In this video, we will going to discuss about arrays and functions. Arrays can be passed to functions using two methods. One is passing individual elements of the array and passing the whole array. First one, we are going to consider passing the individual elements of an array. All array elements can be passed as individual elements to a function like any other variable. The following points to be remembered. Number one, the types of array element passed to the function and the type of parameter in the corresponding function definition should be same. An array element is passed as a value parameter, that is, any change in the formal parameter will not affect the actual parameter, that is array element. Now we will go for the program to print square of a given number x. So here we are defining the function name as print underscore square, where the variable is int x. The x is the integer value. So we will going to enter into the parenthesis and then write printf %d within the quotes, then x star x, that is the element squared. Then the subprogram to print the square of a given array element. Now this is the function which has been written, a small function we have written here. Now we will going to write a program for this. So here program include stdio.h and include conio.h. So the print square, which is int x. So printf %t d and \t x star x. So we want to return the value of x here. So then close the parenthesis. So this is the function. Now we will going to write this program. So this is the main program. So main, open the parenthesis, CLR. So we will going to what the number, what we want n items. So we want to have the number of items in an array. So what will going to be the number of items we will going to decide. So then we want how many elements which has to be entered. In the declaration we will going to give the declaration about 10 elements, and which are those 10 elements which will be defined as I. So all these have been declared as an integer value. So int n comma a of 10 and I. So printf, enter the number of items in an array. How many array elements we want? So we want 5 elements. So read those numbers. So scanf %d, because it is an integer, so the address of the variable is %d, and then &n. So printf, enter n elements. So which are the n elements? So suppose I want to say 5 elements. So I want the elements as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to do it. So since I want to enter all the 5 elements and I want to read all the 5 elements, so what happens? So we need to enter into a for loop. So first we are going to initialize the value of the first element. So we are going to initialize the value of first element as 0. If 0 is less than 5, yes, then enters into the loop, then it will going to enter that value, read that value, a0 value. So what is the a0 value? A0 value is 1. Then it increments the value of 0 of the element 0 as 1. 0 plus 1 becomes 1. Is 1 is less than 5? Yes. And read that value a1, which should be value what we are entering is 2. So read that value as 2. Then again it goes to this increment. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So 2 is less than 5. Then read that element a2, which will going to be the element is 3. Then it will reach the value of a2 equals 3. Then 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Is 3 is less than 5. Then it will reach that value of a3, which is equal to 4. Then 4 plus 1 becomes 5. Is 3 plus 1 becomes 4. Is 4 is less than 5. And read the element of a4, which will be equal to 5. So then 4 plus 1 becomes 5. Is 5 is less than 5? No, it will comes out of the loop. And print square of n items. Again, it will going to enters into the for loop of for a is equal to 0. So print the square a of 0. What is the a of 0? So it will goes to this value here, a of 0, which is x square. So since a of 0, which is equal to x square, so that is 1 square. It will going to take 1. Then 1 plus 1, 0 plus 1 becomes 1. Is 1 is less than 5. Again, it will going to become a1, which is the value is equal to 2. Is 2 into 2 is becomes 4. It will going to enter the value of 4. Then 1 plus 1 becomes 2. Is 2 is less than 5, then it will going to enter the value of 3. 3 is 3 square, it becomes 9. Then 2 plus 1 becomes 3. Is 3 is less than 5? Yes. 3 value is 4. Then 4 into 4 it becomes 16. Then 4 plus 1, then again 3 plus 1 becomes 4. Is 4 is less than 5? Then it will going to enter the value of 4 is equal to 4 square 16. Then is 3 plus 1 becomes 4. Is 4 is less than 5? Then the value of 4 value is 5. 5 plus 5 into 5 will be equal to 25. So this is how, and print that values, and then comes out is, then 4 plus 1 becomes 5. Is 5 is less than 5? No, it will comes out of the loop and then goes to the get character function, and then finally it comes out of the loop. So this is how this program will going to be executed in C program. Now we will going to write the same thing in a C program. So this will going to be the output function. So here enter the output, enter the number of items as 5. So here I is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we have considered the different values. So A0 is 2, A1 is 4, A2 is 3, A3 is 5, and A4 is 1. So then what happens? These are the values of X wave. So X square becomes 4, X square becomes 16, X square becomes 9, then 5 value is becomes 25, and 1 into 1 is becomes 1. So this is how the program will going to be executed in the C program. Now we will going to check the values which we have to be entered. Let us see how this will going to works in the Turbo C. Now we will going to enter into the program, C program, and then we will going to type the program now. So here first we will going to type include stdio.h, then include conio.h, then we have print underscore square. So we are writing the function here intx, then open the parenthesis, then I will say printf %d. We will going to enter %t /t x star x. So that is slash is given because we want to have a the gap between the two numbers. Then go to return those values, return x, then close this. So this is the small function which you have written. So the element which you have entered has to be square. Now we will go for the main program. So to write this main, I will going to enter this. Then we will write CLR SCR. Then so what are all the elements we are, which are all the elements we are trying to enter? We are trying to enter the elements n, that is number of elements. Then each element is I. Then the size of the array. So I will say int n comma a of 10. Then I and enter. So then we go for the printf statement. In the printf statement, we will going to take up printf, open the quotes, say enter the number of elements, then /n, and within the quotes and write the semicolon. Then read that element, read that element. So since the declaration is int, so you're going to get the address as %d %n and say close. Then we need to enter the elements. Once you need to enter the elements, so we will say printf enter n elements. So if I given 5, then I have to enter those elements. So printf n elements /n. Then I want to read those elements. Once you want to read the elements, so for, because you have a 5 elements which I need to enter, so initialization I is equal to 0, I is less than n, that is the end condition, then the increment I plus plus, then open the loop, then say scanf, then since all the elements are of integer type, so %d %a of I, and then close this, then close the for loop. Then I need to enter I want to give a gap. So I will say printf /n and say close this. Then I will going to give the square of the elements I want to say. So printf square of n elements. Square of n elements. N elements. Sorry, here you have given the small. So we will also give small here. N elements. Of course, you can type relevant to the requirement and square of n elements \. So here say colon \n and say enter. Then enter, say in the manner in which you have entered, the same way I need to print. So for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, then I plus plus, then I need to call that function here. So they call the function which is print square underscore square x value. That's all. Sorry, a of i, and then close this, So once you read this, so statement missing. So in here, statement missing in this, in the printf. Yes, here. So then once you enter the number of elements. I want to enter the 5 elements. So I will going to take 5. Enter n elements. So the 5 elements, which are all these 4 elements I want. I will say the example what I have given in the problem. We are going to take it 2, 4, then 3, then 5, then 1. So what should be the result? The result should be 4, 16, 9, 25 and 1. So here 5, I will say 2, 4, 3, 5, 1. So you are not getting it. So that is basically print square into x. So here we need to type x. Symbol unsymboled a. Print square a of I. Okay, so here we have a of I. The main reason why we are not getting this, because here we have not given the get character function. So here I will say get ch and say okay, and then I will go to run the program. So here 5, enter elements 2, 4, 3, 5 and 1. So the results has to be 4, 16, 9, 25 and 1. So you can see that 4, 16, 9, 25 and 1. So this is how the square of n elements will going to be printed in the screen. So basically there is a gap between these two of 2, 4, 3, 5, 1 to square of n elements. That is because I have given a printf statement here. So this is going to give the gap. So this is how you can be able to do in whichever way you want, and it should be always the program has to be written in a much more presentable format. So this is how you are entering the n elements, and this is how the square of the n elements takes place, basically by using the calling the function. So always our programs will going to be written with always by call by functions. So write this write the function here and call those functions in the main program to execute it. And so now we are going to come out of this. So I'm not going to save this. So in the next video we will going to talk about parsing the whole array. Thank you.